What's up out there? This is Bird Daddy, and I'm the Loyal Shooter back once again, man, to talk about something that has absolutely nothing to do with music and everything to do with black community, black love, and relationships, and all this and that and the third. Again, I told myself I really didn't want to be on this divisive love relationship, men versus women talk thing. I'm kind of straddling the fence about whether or not I'm doing that, but at the same time, I do have opinions and different things that I want to kind of discuss, but I don't really want to go into a back and forth with the people that follow me on social media outside of YouTube. So I'm just going to put it on here. And today, since yesterday I spoke more so about women, I'm kind of talking right now about men and why it is that a lot of today's men have a hard time creating a space for peace. What I mean by that is, so one of the excuse me, I'm kind of getting over cold, but one of the themes that you hear when you're listening to these people talk about what men want from women and this and that and the third, one of the common themes that you hear is peace. And while yes, a woman should provide peace if you're in a relationship, especially a domesticated one when you guys live in the same home. A space has to be created for that peace. If a space is not created for peace, then there will be chaos. And as the head of a household and the leader of a household and family, for the most part, everything that is created within that home is either led or approved by you as the man. So if there is not any peace in the home, you have to first ask yourself before you blame that woman whether or not you have created a space for peace. And I think a lot of today's men that have an issue with that are not asking themselves that question. And if they did, they would probably realize that they aren't getting the peace because they haven't created a space for peace. When I say creating a space for peace, what do I mean? I mean creating an environment or a space where there is stability, where there is freedom of expression, where there is reliability, dependability. In layman's terms, your woman is not going to be peaceful if with you and relaxed and in a comfort zone if she feels like she has to be on go or on edge. And I think that's what a lot of women mean when they say, if you want submission, then you need to take us out of our survival mode or whatever that viral thing is it's on. I think what that really is referring to is creating a space for where that woman feels peaceful. And in addition to that, another thing that can't be a factor when creating a space for peace is inviting chaos into that woman with bitch like fucking behavior. And that is a part that I think a lot of men have to really do self work on, because a lot of the bitch like behavior that men exhibit come from the fact that they were raised by women. If you look at these goddamn reality shows that your girlfriend and your female friends and all these women watch, it's just a bunch of women in a house together arguing like they can't ever get along. Now, a lot of that shit is played up for the entertainment value, but there's realism in that as well. Like if you put a bunch of women, really two women a lot of times, in the same house for a long enough period of time, then the natural woman-like behavior, which translates when exhibited by men to bitch-like behavior, will create chaos. They can't cohabitate with each other with all that shit going on. There has to be something that's more logical instead of moving on emotion. And if you're a man that was raised by women, you may not have ever gotten to see the logical aspect of problem solving and critical thinking at work from what it looks like when a grown man is doing it. The only thing that you've seen is what your mother or the females around you were capable of doing, And a lot of times that's going to be moving on emotion. That's why you have so many niggas nowadays that are willing to shoot somebody or willing to fight over something very, very, very petty, like a look or a slick comment that they heard somebody might have said from somebody else. Like all of that is bitch like behavior, and it is acting off of emotions. Whereas back in the day, like you didn't get that type of response until somebody actually moved on you, like physically did something to you or your family. And that on the street level translates to in the home by men. Like if you have something that you need to talk to your woman about or deal with your woman, like you don't get to be the one that just shuts down and acts like you have an attitude just so you can expect your woman to ask you what's wrong with you. You don't get to just be walking around talking to her like shit, but you haven't expressed, what it is that you're mad about, but you know what you're mad about. But instead of expressing it, you're acting mad or peeking and doing little bullshit. Or you might have, you send her money every day for lunch, but today you didn't because there's something she did that you don't like. Or, just a bunch of bitch ass little bitch bullshit that bitches do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think men should behave like that, because it's gonna breed the chaos that you'll then go and complain about when you say that your woman is not bringing you peace. Now, naturally, women have a lot of work to do as well when it comes to how to be receptive to a man that's trying to provide or trying to protect and also trying to lead. But I think from a male's perspective, and I'm gonna keep this one relatively short because you know what I'm saying. I got other shit I'm trying to do today. I got some music to listen to, but I think from a male's perspective, before you start looking to a woman and saying, "Oh, you're not bringing me peace," or "This woman doesn't look like she can provide the peace that I need," ask yourself if you are even capable or know how to provide a space for that peace to exist. All right, that's all I got to say about this shit today, man. Hey, like and subscribe at the bottom, man. I got new shit coming out, man. I'm trying to be more consistent with dropping this shit. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this relationship or whatever kind of talk that I'm doing. I'm definitely going to be doing some music. I got some shit dropping today from a local, I don't want to say local, but he is kind of local, but he's local to me, not local like a local joker, but local because we live in the same area. But I got something dropping today from a project. I'm not going to reveal it here, but if you give a fuck about what I got to say about music or anything, like and subscribe, follow, do all that good shit. I am the loyal shooter, the bird daddy. I'm out of this motherfucker.